Hi guys, it's NappyNikki here. Today I am going to attempt to film a recipe or a dish, a gluten-free dish. So I'm going to try to make a kind of like Mexican lasagna. I wanted tacos, but I didn't feel like assembling all that stuff and having the mess, and I really wanted to do something that I could just throw in the oven and get started on my hair. So I'm going to attempt to do this. I've never filmed or done a tutorial or a recipe tutorial before, so this will be really interesting, to say the least. So I'll start off with showing you what I'm doing now, or what the ingredients are. It's really simple, and then what I'm doing now, and then I will just come back and forth to keep you guys updated, okay? So here we go. So right now, the ingredients for this lasagna, I guess, is the first one would be corn tortillas. And you can use flour tortillas, but I like corn tortillas for one. They are smaller and cheaper, so you get a lot more of them in a pack. I think this was like $1 and some change at my local grocery store. So you can use any kind of corn tortillas. And then I have, for my veggies, I have bell peppers, onion, and carrots. Oh, and diced tomatoes. And for my meat, quote unquote meat, I have soy chorizo from Trader Joe's, and I have some Boca Veggie crumbles. I am aware that the Boca Veggie crumbles has some wheat in it. Oh, it has soy in it, but it does not make my stomach hurt. It does not give me an extreme reaction. So, and I also don't use that much of it. So, but if you want to use something else, go ahead and use another brand. And then I'm also using just regular sharp cheddar cheese. Excuse me. Wow. So I'm going to add my own spices in it. You can add any type of spice, maybe salt, pepper, paprika, chili flakes, anything that has like a Mexican kick. You can also use, I have this, I think the top part is cut off, but I have like this, can you see? Taco seasoning. You can't even see what it is. Anyway, you can use that as well. So yeah, I'll be back. I'll show you guys how it's gonna go, and then yeah, we'll just see how this works. This is my first time filming a recipe, so it's gonna be new to me. Here we go. Okay, so I'm back now. I have chopped up my carrots, onions, and I've chopped up my bell peppers. I forgot to get out my the garlic, so I'm going to saute some minced garlic in my pan first, and then add the rest of my veggies. So, and this is the skillet I'm using. It's just a big, like, skillet, nothing really fancy. Okay, so I now have my chorizo and veggie crumbles added to my mixture. So I'm just going to chop this up a little bit. And mix it up. Trying to get, I bet you guys can hear it in the background of the city, so I apologize about that. Brooklyn is noisy, or New York City is noisy. So right about now, your filling should look a little bit like this. I hope you guys, it's a pretty good, yeah, you can see that. So you can see it's mixed in pretty well. It kind of looks like a lasagna filling, but it's not. It's just the makings of, well, I guess it can be used for lasagna filling, really. You just won't add like all those cheeses and stuff. So you cook all that down, and then you let it cook some more. Since the veggie crumbles are frozen, you gotta let it cook a little bit more. So we're gonna let this go for maybe about another 5 minutes, and then we'll come back to add the tomatoes. Okay. Okay, so I have added my can of diced tomatoes, so I'm just going to give it a good stir. And it should look pretty well mixed in. And now is the time to season. I know it's a little backwards to season things like as, I know sometimes people season stuff like during every step. But I like to season towards the end. So I'm going to get some, actually I think I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to do my taco seasoning, pretty easy. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit to taste. I kind of eyeball it. I'll say that's about, it's a big amount because I'm making a big pan. So I'll say it's about, I'll say about 2 tablespoons. I'm also going to add a little bit of ground flaxseed. If anybody is familiar with ground flax seeds, you know it's really good for fiber. So we're going to add a little bit of that. So maybe a half a teaspoon. Yeah. So there. That's all the seasoning I'm going to put in this. So give it another good stir. Okay. So we'll let this sit for another 5 minutes and then we'll be ready to assemble. Okay, so my mixture is just about, actually I never turn my oven on. So turn your oven on 400 degrees. So I have some time because I still have to assemble it. So my mixture is just about done. And it's going to cook some more in the oven so you don't have to worry about it. So let's do this. Let's turn this off. And then I'm going to have to I got too much going on over here. I'm going to show you what this looks like. So I have my first pan, or the bottom of my first layer of this assembled. So you're going to take your corn tortillas, and they're usually circles like that. So you're going to cut them in half, and then you're going to put about, I use a circle baking pan because I want to have it like a pie. So you're going to put about 4 halves, so 2 whole tortillas on the bottom and then like 1 in the middle to cover the center. And then we're going to add some filling. So let's do that. So we're going to take about 2 spoonfuls of the filling and place it on top of the first layer. And just put maybe about 2.5 and then spread it out. So kind of spread out kind of like sauce, pizza sauce. Yeah. So that's good. And then forgot the cheese. We're going to add about a few sprinkles of some cheese on here. I think I kind of want to add some feta cheese to this. I'm not sure. So add just a thin layer. So that's good. A little bit more. Love cheese. Okay. So we're going to take the rest of our corn tortillas and place it on top of this. So we actually may get 3 layers out of this. I don't know. We'll see. So you can kind of press it down a little bit. The corn tortillas, I had mine out for a while, so they'll start to fold, but that's okay. You can just flip them over. They're gonna cook down anyway. So Just do that like that. And let's add some more filling on top. Hope you guys can see that. Okay. Let's try to close up these sides a little bit with some extra little pieces. Okay. So you're gonna spread that out some more. Actually, this may need a little bit more filling. So, spread it out like that. And this is gonna be like, I don't know, maybe a dinner tonight, and then lunch, and then another dinner. This will last me for a few days. So if you have a family, this will be perfect for a family. But since I live alone, I'm cooking for the next few days because it's just easier that way sometimes. And I didn't even taste the filling. But the little bit that I just tasted was really good. So you're gonna add some more cheese on top. And we ended up, I don't know, I don't know what I should do with the rest of these leftover tortillas, but I could. You can add as much cheese as you want. I like cheese, like I said. This is too much though, so I'm gonna put that back. So you use maybe about a cup and a half of cheese. So good. So I'm just gonna put these back in the bag because I don't know what to do with them. It's kind of pointless just to put them on top. I could fry them up and use them as chips or something, but I just don't feel like doing that. So we're gonna put this in the oven for about, I'd say about 15 minutes. Let it cook, let it melt down, get everything all oozy and gooey, and then you're done. So I'll be back in 15 minutes. Ooey gooey cheesy. Okay, so I forgot to, after I finished the last part of this video, I decided to put some foil over top of the pan and then bake it for a few minutes. So I'm going to do the last 5 minutes. I see a little piece of crust. I'm going to be in a Fatty McGee. Thanks to Natural 85. Using the term Fatty McGee now. So I'm going to, now you can see the cheese is already melted on top. I'm going to put it back in the oven for about 5 more minutes for it to brown and get a little crisp, and then it will be all done. So I'll be back then. Alright everyone, here is the finished product. It is a little bit, you probably can't tell on camera, but it's a little bit stiffer. The cheese is not as loose right now. I didn't cook it too brown. I don't know. I just want to hurry up and get in the shower and everything. Plus the edges are starting to get a little bit of brown. So yeah. I will insert pictures to try to make sure I record when I cut it. I'm about to shower right now, so I don't really feel like eating. So yeah, it's super easy. This is the Mexican lasagna concoction thingy, and you see my hair is in prep mode for a wash. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and all its ratchetness. It was my first time doing or filming while I was cooking, so it was really difficult, but I will try to, I would love feedback in the comment box below, or if this is being posted on Facebook or Twitter, just let me know what you feel and I will try to do a little bit better. I don't know if I'm going to do these too often. I'll probably do them, I think I'm going to just start doing them with smaller posts or smaller meals, because that was a lot to try to do in one that was a lot to try to do and get on the camera. I will definitely have this recipe up on my blog, NappyNikki.com. You can definitely find it there with all the ingredients and the steps and the pictures of it. So let me know what you think. Thanks guys. Bye.